everyone, this is the Marriott man. I'm checked into the Marriott Vacation Club property called Marriott's Kaua'i Beach Club. And God, just right from the start, there's so many things that are wrong. This is the kind of room that we had last year where the so-called kitchenette area is just completely and utterly unacceptable. You have to pull a coffee maker out and put it over on the stand below the TV and then find a way to plug it in. There are no provisions for hooking up your rechargeable items. There's no USB-A or USB-C. There's no plug. There's no nothing. There's this silly little, not that we will use it, but it's a silly little single bed pull-out couch. There's just so many things wrong about this room. I won't bother going into the bathroom. The bathroom has a single sink, and there is clearly room for something bigger than that. But here's the real kicker. For the price we're paying for this room, and we tried to get something better, they won't let us use the balcony. We paid for a balcony room. We're paying for a balcony room, and they're doing some kind of railing repair such that we're not allowed to use the balcony. And look at the total lack of view here on the 4th floor. We asked for a view room. This is a nice view of the back of the building more than the lagoon area of the Royal Sonesta and the Kaua'i Beach Club. Anyway, I will add more to my review in the description. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like this content, and I will see you soon. Man addendum, my wife, who is more observant than me, found the charging station at bedside. So okay, one less strike against this room. There's a AC port and 2 USB-A plugs. They haven't upgraded to USB-C, so that's a little bit of a strike against them. But anyway, at least they have that. Still, it's a pain in the butt to pull the coffee maker out and find a AC outlet to use the stowaway coffee maker up there and enjoy a morning cup of joe. Anyway, more to come. Here is our view at sunrise from the Marriott Kaua'i Beach Club. I thought this was part of Sonesta, but apparently it's not. So I'm guessing that the tall building that is just leaving the field of view is the Royal Sonesta, and the rest of this property is the Kaua'i Beach Club. Because last year we stayed in that tall tower that's coming up in view on the right side of my video. Anyway, this is clearly not the best view. You see more of the property than you do of the scenery. Another gripe I had with being a Marriott Titanium Elite member. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything about it in terms of cost. I'm standing on the balcony I'm not supposed to be using. So let me get the better part of the view back into the video here for you. Anyway, there's sunrise. I'll zoom in a little bit, take a little bit of the property out of the video. There's the entrance to the harbor. It's a beautiful setting here. It's a shame that we ended up with such a low and remote room, so I can't take it in a little bit more for you. You know, folks, at the very least, Marriott Kaua'i Beach Club could have taped their ugly signs somewhere else so that we could at least enjoy the marginal view that we have from our room. Here's Kukui's restaurant, which is one of the two restaurants that the Marriott, the Royal Sonesta has on property, but shares with the Marriott. Excuse me, but shares with the Marriott Kaua'i Beach Club. It's very nice. It's been remodeled since we last stayed here. It's much nicer than it was, so that is a plus. Here's the view from the beach area at Marriott's Kaua'i Beach Club. It's certainly a beautiful setting. It's our last day here. We could not have asked for better weather. We're here in the late fall, well, mid-fall, I would say. It's the end of September, early October that we stayed here. The weather has been picture perfect. A beautiful setting here in Lagoons. And I'll just scan over to the resort. Here's the tall tower that we stayed in last year. And then our room is right about there. So not much, we had kind of an obstructed view because we're low. Most certainly the highlight of this property is the very large pool. It's the largest pool in the Hawaiian Islands. It has 4 hot tubs that are located under those looks like hexagonal structures in the view right now. Our room is in the tower behind the pool area. We have a low room, so it has kind of an obstructed view by the building immediately in front where the hot tubs are. We've stayed in higher rooms in previous years, but this is a beautiful place to come down to and enjoy the best of the Hawaiian Islands, in my opinion. Kukui's restaurant is right there. We just ate breakfast there. Breakfast was excellent. Service with Nancy was impeccable. She was a sweetheart and super accommodating to us. And my shrimp omelet and my wife's Florentine Benedict were outstanding. So that's a plus. And keep panning around, and here is the view out to Nauwili Wili Harbor and the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, just gorgeous. It's a very, very serene setting, very exclusive feeling when you stay here. So if you want to use the coffee maker, this is what you have to do. You have to put it on the credenza where the TV is, and then reach around the back of the credenza and plug it in. Kind of a pain in the butt. Hi everyone. So we are checked out of our room at Marriott's Kaua'i Beach Club. We're just hanging out in the lobby of the Royal Sonesta until we have to depart for the airport. This is a view of the garden area. Very meticulously maintained for both Kaua'i Beach Club and the Royal Sonesta properties. I spoke to the general manager about the accommodations we received here with the balcony under renovation, and the fact that we couldn't use it, and we booked the room with the expectation that we were going to use our balcony on the final day just to relax and unwind before we got on our flight to go home. And she explained to me that they go to great lengths to inform people that when they're booking, when there are going to be renovations involving the rooms that they book. And so I fact-checked her, and sure enough, I saw the hotel notes on the type of room that I booked. But I guess when you book a room, you never have the expectation that the room you're booking is going to be one of the rooms that's affected, especially when they say select rooms are undergoing renovations. It seems to me they will always try to accommodate people with a room that isn't under a state of renovation or repair. But, in all fairness, she was right. That doesn't change the overall feeling that, on our last day we had limited access to our room and our room's amenities. But I'm not going to let that ruin our vacation. It's still a very nice property. Will I come back to Marriott's Kaua'i Beach Club? I'm going to say jury's still out on that. I probably won't. I would come back to the Royal Sonesta, even though it's not a Marriott property, because I like the pool. I like the surroundings. It's a very pleasant place to stay. Kaua'i Beach Club has a little less than what I would expect for a Marriott property. It's not at the top of my list for Marriott Vacation Club destinations. I will put more thoughts about that in my description with this video, and hopefully that will be of use to my viewers. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for listening, and till the next time, this is the Marriott Man signing off.